Breaking news, my country people. Wike's appointment as FCT minister, a disaster. Chief Chukwuemeka Eze, my country people. This is interesting. An APC chieftain have faulted, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's appointment of Nyesom Wike, who is the former governor of Rivers State, and have said Tinubu giving Nyesom Wike an appointment as the FCT minister is a big disaster, my country people. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The erstwhile National Publicity Secretary of the defunct New People's Democratic Party, NPDP, and the chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, Chief Chukwuemeka Eze, says the appointment of the former Rivers Governor, Nyesom Wike, as the FCT minister is devoid of good reasoning and basically fronts with the intent to wage a personal vendetta against perceived political adversaries through the revocation of property rights within the FCT. In a statement made available to the media, Chief Eze said he is persuaded to agree with the widespread belief in Nigeria that another reason for the undeserving appointment may have arisen from the contemplation within the presidency of a possible rerun election, by which the former Rivers governor, often accused of election rigging, would deploy his rigging skills at least to compromise the process and probably steal the election to help President Tinubu meet the statutory 25% requirement in the FCT, which is considered to be one of the basics for a possible nullification of the election. Aside from the points foremost canvassed, the APC chieftain said Wike's appointment would further help him, to explore his vengeful land-grabbing skill in the Nigeria's capital city as he did during his tenure as governor, where he used the powers of his office and the public fund within his disposal to force landowners to surrender their properties, which become part of his private estate. As a result, Wike holds the title of the biggest landlord in the whole Rivers State, having acquired almost 1/10 of the state's land mass. He is on the record to have pushed out civil servants from 11 streets in the GRA in Port Harcourt and compensated them with government funds and took over all the plots with his colonies. If President Tinubu had critically considered the antecedents of his appointees, who have previously held public office as part of the criteria for the qualification to serve in his government, he would have had Wike's name struck out of the list, given that his team as the Rivers governor is historic on the negative note and would continue to be an unblessed memory. How do we explain to Nigerians that as the governor, the new FCT minister wickedly withheld and in fact pocketed pensioners' gratuities for 8 years and subjected them to a life of anguish where they wallow in poverty and deep want. Also, the days of the FCT minister as Rivers governor evokes the memories of waste, disappointment, official lies, deceit, looting, media fanfare, regrets, and so much ado nothing about. So how do we explain to Nigerians that the 8 years he held sway as governor, Wike could only build 12 overhead bridges with grossly overblown costs, which serves as avenue through which he looted, and he's still looting the state funds. and the flyovers were built with the federal government refunds from Right Honorable Chibuike Rotimi Amechi's project, which he found a way to loot through these flyovers. So a man like Nyesom Wike coming into Tinubu's cabinet, he poses himself as the FCT minister, is just for his personal gains and what he seeks to gain. Because what he did in Rivers State, surely he would do it in the FCT Abuja. And Wike have started doing that already. With his hunger, with his desperation for land grabbing, he's already, showing himself in the FCT Abuja, all in the name of, the Abuja Master Plan. So he's just disguising in the Abuja Master Plan. So my country people, this statement is really, strong. And this is coming from Chief Eze Chukwuemeka. And I've blasted Nyesom Wike, saying that Nyesom Wike is just, he just wants to continue his looting, his corruption in the FCT. Because Tinubu definitely had a reason for putting Wike there. And the major reason he put Wike in the FCT is because he knew so well that Wike would reciprocate what he did for Tinubu in Rivers State, meaning he would help Tinubu to rig the election. He would deploy his rigging skills just in case they call for a re-election. Then surely Nyesom Wike would make sure Tinubu gets that 25% required vote in the FCT. Wike will make sure that it comes to pass, just like what he did in Rivers State when he gave Rivers State to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu during the election. So my country people, this is a very strong allegation from Chief Eze Chukwuemeka. And I've said Wike is just there in the FCT to acquire lands, to forcefully take over lands from people. He's just doing all this under the guise of the Abuja Master Plan, that he's trying to enforce the Abuja Master Plan. Well, so my country people, this is it. Wike's appointment at the time the country is struggling to redeem her electoral, blattered image and reclaim credibility within the international community is to say that, this matter, e get as e be. Because we know say plenty people don dey talk say, well, Nyesom Wike I really dey, inside this position. He really wants to be recognized by the APC. But as e dey be like this, so Nyesom Wike now has finally succeeded. He's now parading as the new landlord of the FCT, as the new sheriff. Is just reigning like a governor in the FCT. So my country people, Eze don talk say as e dey be like this, so Nyesom Wike's appointment na big disaster. I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.